Hi my little nation, it's me Lena, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a rainbow triple cut crease on hooded eyes. So if you want to know how to get the look in the thumbnail, just keep on watching. I'm using this Mew tool. Just usually clean this out with alcohol afterward. Okay, so my face is just a little bit red, but I usually work on eyes first, so it shouldn't really matter. And then forgive my hair. Obviously, I'm going to get to my hair after this whole tutorial thing is finished. I'm going to start off with my CoverGirl Lid Lockup. This definitely has been one of my favorite primers to use. It's like $12, but when the malls were actually open, I got this with my friend Heather. At this one place in Macy's actually, and it was like this discounted makeup place, and it was really cool, and I got this $12 primer for like $3. So for the look, I'm mainly going to be using my ABH Nervina palette. This is volume 3, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and take this little Milani brush and swirl it around in the shade E4, which is just a yellow. I love doing yellow in the inner corners. It just helps brighten up the look, and this yellow is super phenomenal. So here's E4, and then I'm going to do A5 right here. A5 is just an orange shade, and I'm going pretty high up. This tutorial is for people with hooded eyes, so let me explain why I'm doing this placement. So right here is my natural crease, like right here, but when I open my eyes, you don't see it. So what I'm doing is placing the shadow really high up, and I'm going to wing it out this way. So you are creating your own shape. And I love bringing it up really high because we're going to cut this crease, and then we're going to cut it once more, and then probably going to cut it again. So the higher you go, the more likely it's going to show up. So I know a lot of you guys probably don't have a lot of brushes, so I'm going to try to do the whole look with just like a couple brushes. So I'm going to still be using my Milani brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off the color. Let's go ahead and go into shade C2, which is going to be a red shade. And I'm going to go ahead and place it right here, but I'm going to make it a little bit higher. But the thing is, I kind of want the shape to be like a rainbow shape until it gets about right by the end of the tail of my brow. And I'm going to just round it out until I get to here. And I did bring that shade really high up, and that is exactly what we want. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more orange, just so it's a little bit more opaque. I always get asked the question, what kind of paints do you use? To be honest, I don't use a paint. This is all pure shadow. It is actually the primer, this Lid Lockup. It makes your color so vibrant and beautiful and pretty. Now I kind of want to go in with like a burgundy shade. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And I'm going to go into the shade Crazy, which is the second from the last shade in the palette. And I'm still using the same Milani brush. And I'm going to start from here, and I'm just going to wing it out like that. So now we're going to add some glitter. So if you're wondering how far up should you cut the crease, I love opening my eyes, looking straight forward. And you see how much of this I already cut. And I'm just going to go ahead and smooth this out. And you'll want about a good inch of space. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this concealer. And now I'm basically just stamping it on. Now we're going to add glitter. It's like horribly out of focus, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. For my glitters, I love using a smaller brush, and I love the NYX glitter glue. I actually had to buy backup tubes because I love this shit. Put a little bit of glitter glue on the tip of my brush, and I'm actually going to put it on my eyelid. And it's basically like when you're in school and you did like a design with glue and you sprinkled glitter over it and you dusted it off and it had left like a really pretty glitter design. That's pretty much what we're going to do with our eyes. So we're going to go ahead and draw our line with the glue, and we are going to put the glitter on. Now, I love doing my eyes first because especially when you're dealing with glitter, glitter tends to get everywhere, and getting this out of your foundation is a freaking nightmare. So what I'm doing is just dipping into my glitter, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on my lid. Now, using the same thing that I used to apply the glitter, I'm actually going to cut the crease one more time, just thinly underneath where I did the layer of glitter. I'm going to use my C6 Revolution Pro Ultimate Coverage Crease Proof Concealer, and this shit is amazing. It cuts the crease like unbelievably great. Like, this stuff is magic in a bottle. It's really thick and I love it. That's what she said. Like, this shit's thick. Like me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go right underneath the glitter. So the purpose of putting that concealer, that extra concealer underneath the glitter, it just helps it look a little bit more defined. Alright, so I'm going to go into the shade C2, and this is going to be the same shade of red that we used right here on the tail. And I'm going to actually tuck that into the inner corner right here, right below where we cut the crease. Now I am going to leave just ever so slight space between the glitter and the shadow. So I'm going to go back into my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Not My Journey. Now, dusting off that color, I'm going to go into the shade Tipsy Girl. Let's try that. And that's also from the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. It's the Bubblegum Pink shade. So I'm going to go ahead and place that right here. Let's do orange and let's see how that turns out. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go into the shade My Man, and that's also from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Cool. So at this point, I feel like I need to wipe my face just a little bit. Simultaneously dealing with the Dolly Vanity case and my work life and my home life. It was just a lot to do. So I actually took off unpaid time off of work. It's been a lot on me mentally, and having to, you know, be stressed out at home and going to work pretending that you're fine and then going home being stressed out. It was just a lot of like flip-flopping of emotion, and I wasn't able to actually get my shit done and straight. Also, around this time, I had planned a trip to California, but thanks to Corona, we can't go. Some time off was definitely needed. So, you already know what time it is. It's time to cut the crease again. So, I'm just gonna cut the crease, but I'm winging it out. So now I feel like we have 2 layers below the yellow, it's time to add the yellow in again. Going back into E4, and I'm gonna put that smacked right in my inner corner. Now you don't have to worry about that separation line that we did here. Remember how we did the glitter and then did that cut crease here and then did another color? And so right now we are not really worried about having that visible line. We're actually going to add it in later. So now we're actually going to do green. Alright, now the only thing that these 2 palettes have in common is that it's missing a nice blue. So I'm going to take a little bit of the blue and use it here. So now I'm gonna go back into my ABH palette and I'm going to use a lighter green, which is the D3. And I'm going to use it right here between the darker green and the blue. And it's just gonna help marry them just a little bit better. I want to go ahead and add my final cut crease. And that crease is actually gonna be, you guessed it, right in there. So what I'm going to do is mix two concealers. I like the color of this because it's nice and pale. And this one is going to be the 16-Hour Camo Concealer from e.l.f. Very good, quick drying formula. But I'm going to mix it in with my C6 Pro Concealer. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and clean up around my eyes real fast. If you have hooded eyes and you're watching this video, and if you got a little bit of concealer right here, that is actually okay. And it's gonna be right where we place our black liner. Okay, so right now this is what we have going on. For liner, I'm gonna use my Revlon Color Stay Sharp Line. If you're looking for a really good eyeliner from the drugstore, this Revlon one, it does the trick. I'm actually doing it with my eyes open. I'm gonna wait till that dries. Because you know, if you have hooded eyes, as soon as you draw this line on and you open your eyes, you're gonna have black all the way up here. So just wait till this dries down and that's gonna be your best bet. So now it's time for the wing. Opening the eyes, now you see that this blue kind of looks like your wing. I wanna stay below the blue. So I want you to still see the blue and also still see a little bit of black liner. The black liner is just going to help your false eyelashes blend in a lot better with the whole look. So I'm gonna go right here, kind of from the edge, and just sweep down and connect. And then wing it out. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this Scandal Eyes 24-Hour Wear Sparkling Black Waterproof Gel Pencil. And I'm going to go ahead and use that in my waterline. I like these because they don't move on me. So for mascara, I'm going to use some L'Oreal products. I used to hate this mascara, but then I realized it's not the mascara, it's me. I needed to use a primer. Yay, primer. Oh, you can also curl your lashes if you'd like. So I have like some eyelash curlers here. Yes, these are both eyelash curlers. I know they look a little weird, but they both curl your lashes. See? Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead with this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. I've had so many samples of these. I have so many samples of these. I love these. I love this. As soon as I'm out of my samples, I'll go out and buy a bigger size. I'm gonna go ahead and coat my lashes. I love this primer because you can use it with any mascara, no matter what the brand. Now I'm gonna go with the Bambi Eye Mascara, also from L'Oreal. The brush looks so different, but I actually like the way it separates my lashes when I have a primer underneath it. Oh, I love this look. What the fuck? But it's a sorcery. I have a whole ass container filled with lashes. Where's my lash glue? Alright, so I'm using the Invisible Lash Glue from Benefit. So while my lashes are drying, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to just talk to you just a little bit about what's been going on. So for those of you guys who have not seen my last video, I highly recommend it. I am super raw and honest with you guys, and I'm really see, this is what happens. As soon as I start talking about this subject, my brain just wants to just power down. Like, it just, my brain's like, how about we not go there? Yeah, stay tuned. I don't want to say too much in this video because after this video is when, you know, shit's gonna get like real. It's gonna get real. I don't know why I do this. I'm so used to putting glue on both of my lashes, but I only have one eye done. So now, I just wasted some glue. This eye came out so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. My hair looks so fried. Okay, so I finished both eyes. Now all I'm doing is baking underneath here, and then I'm gonna start contouring. So after obviously cleansing all the glitter off my face, I went ahead and toned. And for toner, I use the Pixie Glow Tonic because it's 5% glycolic acid. I love it. It evens out my skin tone. Obviously, none of this shit is sponsored. I wish Pixie would fucking sponsor me because I could use 10 more bottles of these. Thank you. But after I toned, I went ahead and used this number 7 Glow Activating Serum. I love this stuff. This is the Early Defense line. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually certified through Boots Alliance, which owns number 7. Love their stuff so much. You know, if you guys have any questions regarding number 7, ask me. I'm your girl. I can hook you up with some information. So after that, I ended up using my Glow Ahead Illuminating Facial Oil by Wonder Beauty. Love this stuff. If you can't tell, it's like pretty much almost all gone. And then, yes, there's more. I used 2 primers. These 2 are by Revlon primers, and I use the Perfecting and Smoothing one, and I also use the Mattifying and Pore Reducing one. So I just mixed a little bit of these, and that is what I have for my base. I went ahead with my Born to Glow foundation, and I used the shade Nude. I used my shade Vanilla, and I used that just underneath my eyes. I used a brush, just a regular brush, and I patted it all over my face. I used the I Heart Revolution powder, the coconut scented one. I love the scent of this powder. It's very lightly scented, like coconut. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the I Heart Revolution banana powder, which actually really does smell like bananas. And what I do is I just press it in my skin. Now, I love a lot of blush, and I blush my whole side of my face, pretty much. And I always get the tip of my nose. Now, to contour, I'm going to use the Hoola Bronzer from Benefit. That's why I like this little thing, because it's like really easy to get like your lines and everything straight. So they have a whole bunch of stunning shades in here, and this is one of my favorite palettes to use. I'm taking the shade Pearl and I'm mixing it in with the shade Rich, and I'm highlighting. Alright, and here is the finished look. And yeah, sorry about the hair, whatever. So this is what the finished look looks like. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. That's the same thing. Why do people say that? Give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Isn't giving it a thumbs up the same thing as giving it a like? Yeah, I need my roots done so bad. Alright, so I put a hat on so you guys wouldn't be distracted by my terrible roots. But here is the final look. I absolutely love the way this look came out. It is gorgeous, stunning, beautiful, amazing, all of that shit. Yeah. I showed my fiance and I was like, what do you think? And he was like, ah. He said my looks just keep getting crazier and crazier, and he's right, they do. Try recreating this look and tag me on Instagram. I'll put all of my social medias down below, and you let me know what you guys think. But yes, I did this shit. I really did. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it wasn't too long. I tried not to make it long. Just because you have hooded eyes does not mean you can't go crazy with the makeup. So I hope I inspired you guys in more than just one way today. And I hope to see your guys' recreation. Tag me in it. I would love to see what you guys did. it doesn't even have to be these kind of colors. Just, you know, go wild with it. Go wild. Well, all right, so I will see you in my next video, which is actually coming up right after this video, so you guys will be able to see this makeup in action. All right, so that'll be it. I will see you guys next time. All right, I think I've already said bye like 20 different ways, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.